Hello, 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 hey, hi, and hello. Welcome back to more Knights of the Old Republic, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much longer there is in this game, but boy, if we are gonna play it till the end. As my computer is kind of hitting itself a little bit. It doesn't look that bad, though. Let me pour my tea real quick. There we go. Hello. I'm doing something real quick. No. It's not that bad. There's a bit of an audio delay, but I don't know why. Yeah, that seems to be better. Well, yeah, the CPU usage is down. Alright, I think I will just go ahead and get going. Sorry for, like, how slow it can be sometimes, but it just be like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, 60 hours. Yep. I don't remember if we talked to people.
Something up? All right.
I don't want to play Pazak with you. Like, I just gotta be completely and blatantly honest. I do not want to play Pazak with you.
Yeah, what do you want? The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
I don't think that's necessarily the right.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed? You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
I think I've had this conversation with him.
We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us? And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic.
Sir, I think you still underestimate how powerful the Sith really are, but okay.
Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory? Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed? I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy, but I will not be your errand boy. Now, is there something...
Alright. I'm not gonna ask him for stimulants, because I feel like if I ask him for stimulants, it's just gonna be like, no. I remember... Yeah. Okay. A number of critical parts are missing. Okay, so we need to find them, probably.
Yes? I am training, so that if danger should strike, that, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him. That
Cards? This is gonna be a shirt trip. I was watching.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos. Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Echani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders, and like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Okay, alright, thanks for the blow to me.
Very well.
Did not mean to bring up painful memories. It's just difficult to describe to someone who wasn't there.
Many returned, who could not tell of their experiences in a way that could bring meaning to them. You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others. Yes, that is correct. I feel that I may trust you with such things, so I shall speak of it if you wish to hear it. Though my father's blood I share with my sisters, I wear the face of my mother. My father was Usanis, an Echani general.
I didn't realize.
He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them.
Alright, that makes some sense. This is the romance option, and I don't know that I want to do that.
I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor V, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action.
Never mind, I really get the feeling that romancing is not going to be an option, because it wasn't an option in the first game. And based off of that response, I really feel like if I just said that, she would just respond with the same thing.
He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Echani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know. Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult.
Yeah. I appreciate
you. You have earned my trust. I wished to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wished to explain what you meant to me. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons. And know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it. You honor me, Exile. Together, then. You may ask.
I think...
Before entering...
Okay, yeah, yes, I hear the name.
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
Alright, well, somehow that got me a light side point, so I guess that's not too bad. Sure, let's talk to you.
With the servant of Atris. I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed. Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force
You
flows
did not
strongly
answer
in the
my
blood of
question,
those born
Kreia.
from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos. Should she? By whose judgment should such truths be revealed? I do not have such arrogant presumptions. The Jedi separate children from their parents as they did you.
Yes.
It is because family exerts a powerful influence on one's development. I am merely saying that revealing such things can have profound consequences, nothing more.
I feel like asking her this is just going to piss her off.
Before you continue questioning me, I hope your thoughts in the matter concerning this servant of Atris are clear. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie, to the galaxy and yourself.
Okay, yeah.
So then perhaps I was mistaken in my judgment. Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won completely and utterly? If
We
perhaps
never
she would
fought.
give in, surrender herself to you. Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion. I cannot help but hear you at times, and such curious thoughts they are, not at all like a Jedi. But I shall keep such thoughts to myself, I think. And you should as well. Yes? Then ask.
Sure.
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not. One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do. As most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the Blinded One. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master. Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the Blinded One. Entertain what illusions you will. I am too tired to ask. She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
I've definitely had that interaction before, which is funny because it just basically means that it is essentially just a free light side point. Yep. Okay. Alright, so this thing, yeah. Well,
yes,
sir.
General?
Okay, never mind. He has nothing to say to me. He has fuck all to say.
My life for yours. I felt you. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready. If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. And I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter. I cannot, I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
Okay.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must Be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready. There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so. There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
All things touched by the Force.
Really?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
Hey, I think I actually succeeded in something that I didn't last time.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KotOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was no one left, only me. He cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them.
Yeah.
I will answer what I can.
Alright, I think I did enough with that. So I think that is everybody. Last thing I want to do before I go ahead and oh, because I sold all my fucking components. I'm stupid. Yeah, I think I will just leave it the way that it is for right now. Although I think there was something about Baby fighting her.
Yes? Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish, but no items. Very well.
Okay,
Yes? Very well. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the Vibroblade. Then let us begin.
what?
You thought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Why have this
before you
fight in the
go.
game?
There is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial?
Hmm.
I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It's a brave thing. You may ask. I am training. That, and I had... Yes? I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time. Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and it does not allow for armor or... Your modesty has no place in combat. Even the youngest of the Ichani understand this. You should as well.
Alright, great. Let me put my weapon... Let me put, like, my armor and stuff back on. Okay, hold on. Do I have anything else that I could put on my face? Not really. Audio package. No. Honestly, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Go to Dantooine, we can go to Nar Shaddaa, Korriban. I think let's go to Nar Shaddaa. Planning is on in terms of extreme for sure. So I'm not going anywhere. Alright.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
I know where Nal Hutta is. That's where the Hutts live.
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive. Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
I am just waiting for it. And they did, in fact, find it. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. Big old giants. Because I feel like these are the planets that this game does the best.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susi tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonata
Okay, yeah.
mabarjokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisokakran, Jokamata, Storch
We still have to respect his wishes.
Saranka ma Ramazurata,
The handsome Jedi has reigned for years. He will not stay on this moon forever. The Zugs defy Odo, and after I collected you receive your threats unspoken. Here you know you collect a life debt one.
Request. If KotOR's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The unwise with violence here. You're not the harm the handsome Jedi. Oh, you want. Unless we are the first attack. Unless we are attacked first, we are to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. And nothing but the Jedi's companions. Oh boy.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be.
Okay.
They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think. No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead
Alright,
zone.
well...
No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Alright then, let's move out.
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
Yeah.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! No, really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it? Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
Okay.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Alright. I want to bring you and you. Alright, okay. Could you put on some clothes, please? Like, at minimum. I am gonna do one thing. Which is make a quick swap. Although she's probably the most powerful Jedi here. But I want to see what happens. We don't have very excellent PC administration. Okay, prerequisite is lightsaber proficiency. Okay then. Actually, I kind of like having, I don't know. It's a good ranged option. I did not save. Until then, I will hold on to her lightsaber. And I will leave her. You're too far, human. We warned you what would happen. Fake legs.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Your place is not here. Another human. What you look at? Mm-hmm.
No. Look.
Why are we? Oh my god! Why are we going back through? Oh my god! Sure.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend. Much appreciated. All right. This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
Okay.
That's two names for one thing.
I
It's difficult
guess.
to tell in the Crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference. No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss?
He's a Jedi Master.
There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
I am him.
Look, one other Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that
appreciate
then.
that.
I'll come see.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
I swear.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Yeah. Freya does not like you if you actually, like, go light side, does she? Freya just hates the light side.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
I swear, if this game ends up making that come back to bite me, I'm gonna... Oh, shit.
Raktada Chemense Bingaru Rukutoto and the Chuchamataso
Hey,
Benkish
the hell is
Manasite.
that? Who's that? Is someone in front of me? How does his phone fall? Curse of age. What brings you here? Yes, my eyes have failed before. My hands and hearing are still sharp. I am not blind to sounds, no matter how quiet, so address me with respect. I heard, well, I not legal found upon by the government besides. Was of Boston's donors. Had troubles for, yeah? Not a matter of payment. Okay, so we need to bring him stuff. I'm gonna ask you for it, but okay, yeah? Is that, however, he is simply forgetting due to his age. Okay, yeah? What happened to him? The messenger, he was scrapped. He was then picked up by a drug dealer, a mechanical cannibal by the name of... Yeah? I was wondering if you might be able to get him back. Not for sentimental reasons, mind you. The utility droid has some plans. About what? Out of Liberty say, they're really quite sensitive. Schematics for a new type of prototype droid. Of course, it occurs to me that I really shouldn't have said that to you, since it's, yeah. If you really need to stay in business. It look like it's an astromech. Okay. Where's the main hub area? Be careful. Okay. I would really appreciate it if they actually voice acted that, but fair enough. Alright, Mando, do you have? No, you do not. Okay. I just yeah. Okay, yeah, great. So it's basically just Bosk, but okay. His name only. Okay, yeah. Guild no longer takes pleasure in her, only to kill. If you hate the guild membership, yeah. No longer drives me. The guild has killed it. Yeah. No, only who? Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Alright, Grady goes back. I guess let's go see what's happening over there now. Maybe worth the $500. Yeah. I don't know if that was the right decision, but I didn't get a dark side point for it, so...
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin. So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult? No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs. Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
Are you sure you would?
That ship's had some proud owners. You're disgracing it by giving it away like a Durasteel.
No hard feelings, I hope. Don't worry. You shouldn't have any trouble finding transport off Nar Shaddaa on your own. I'll be going now.
Yes?
Everything in the strange feeling that's gonna come back to haunt me. Where is Android? There we go.
Dawachosimu point Orakawa each. Dawachosimu point Orakawa each. Bomababe want to
Xanagus was waiting.
Bomababe want the Ranamosibu and us. Dawachosimu. The Ranamosibu and Asarans. Krema Sunkun Ratu. Tonoranga Man. Tonos Emeragi.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
Okay.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events or selected ones into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Alright, great, thank you. Maximum force points increased. Fair enough, great. Very helpful. Yes, your weight is hard. Its exile so close, so within reach. Still, we just the anticipation. Great debate to killing worthwhile. I thought we are turned around looking at them during this conversation and they just say nothing. Okay, great. Who likes of you in here? Well, okay.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliki kumananita
Oh boy.
Kawana bota yuntatan. Unta chiwita inka kikraya. Dovrei kun mili wos. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Yata yambawa. Ta kometa kablaia justing. Miki gongo beaste. Ku ke chubo grayo bog no kada itapa. Chawana masorin ke chajuta nakut bawamba bawa. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima pogwang.
What's in it for me?
Tonkinge. Ta kometa. Chone murlera.
He's one of those influential hunts.
Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikarasa.
Anti-Thai food, drink, dance, yeah.
Ta kometa kablaia justing. Miki gongo beaste. Kun.
No.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar, they're pretty much taken care of.
I know what those are.
Now, there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
Well, I could probably go in there because I have a gas mask.
Manos Emery. Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vinocha.
What the fuck? Good sir. Are you okay? Approaches to ears. Okay, final conversation. Well, I don't think there's really much to do here.
So, you have... Well, on a... Well, our kind isn't exactly the majority on this planet. Well, there is plenty...
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. There's probably a way to figure it out. What? I'll be going. Maybe I need to interact with you, but I don't know yet. Okay, good to see you've just decided to stop just staring straight into a wall. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have crystal blue. You have any parts for a lightsaber? No.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
Did not pay them enough? Alright, great. Looks like we're gonna fight. Why do I... you know. I think I've already... Let's check out what's behind this door.
Bograsion kontichaum, King Lord Aithakun, Aithapatisa Yakun Bat.
Only his shadows and his voice he fears to stand before. I do not pity. For you to hunt him, kill him, perhaps I chose wisely, perhaps another bounty. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay, yeah.
Yomawa mani boba, Lorda wish wanga, Nilhunka gratuk, Jimut malia bist white wata.
This man's essentially probably being insane. My hounds. Just as you are. I'll tell you again, go find Goto, kill him. Kind of just exploring, really.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong... No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing. The Exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The Exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it. Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
It will cost you over a hyper-druid stamina and advanced backpack. Hello, what's in this backpack? A lot of things. The Dark Authority? No, I'm not. Authority is the second voice of the Exchange. He's able to talk. When I arrived, yeah, the Dark Authority will impound my ship. I didn't get enough credits to pay. that's annoying. Okay, yeah. Who are you? I'm just checking out the area. What exactly it came for? I want to purchase the rights to this room. Can you explain why you are disturbing my work? I do not know if you can or cannot. I am unfamiliar with human etiquette and psychology. Okay. As me who listen devices installed the time they make perfect antennas, you see. Just what? It detects triangulate signals. It's elusive with strange harmonics. But I must catch it. There's any figures that I cannot get out of my head. Which uses your higher frequencies than you humans can see. Those radio communications sent through artificial means. No matter how many frequency dampeners I surround myself with, I cannot get that one signal out of my head. The power driving it must be enormous. The entire planet. Okay, so big signal. How'd you find it? I never pick it up if it weren't for my knowledge of such things. There lies the problem. Due to my familiarity with Roman technologies, I cannot tune it out. Other bits possibly. Okay, yeah. Keeps it a secret. Okay, yeah. I need a goods carrier. Yeah, it's simple. Agents credits and be for supplier man. I feel like he's a little part. Give him the payment. He will give you the parts. I want 3. Okay. Sure enough. Yeah. We'll see where this goes. Yes, our master is here, yeah? Alright, great, yeah, I'll keep my eye out for him.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun. A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
The pathing. Okay. I'll take some of those.
Uba boska dwana, chichuba muska. Gavadumpa munsu. Ta come tak, blaia justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la kingdom. Tonino Bapinko. Onta chiwita.
I'll be going. Alright, great. I'll go back and talk to him a little bit.
KotOR.
I'm here to speak to Voga. And now to listen. Based by fueling out of rim. Problem is, yeah. Problem is ships. Okay, yeah. The price of fuel is going up. I want a bit of Dakota outmaneuver him. And Voga doesn't know how to deal with it.
Greetings. I am B5D8. This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here.
Okay. Do not waste time.
Yes?
Greetings. Voga the Hutt. This is a warehouse. Your specific... However,
Okay, well, I wish I could be like, hello, sir, I would like to go speak to Voga the Hutt, but it seems like that's not an option.
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Yeah.
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you.
You what? Warn me, you tricked me, you warned me, you violated me, yeah? So Band is
I don't
angry.
want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you.
We've done a bit of a say long ago. The females who make mistakes die. Those
Yeah,
who
you're
are
right.
fear.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta.
Are you finally ready to die? I do not think so.
I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
It's not the time for you to enter the shadows. Yeah. Alright, great. So only one of you will be not immune to it, unfortunately. Although, well, Mandalore might actually be immune to it because he has the fucking helmet.
Dawancha mori konsova, mawani dinchori kitsodu sobarenwa. Dorjinis. Kavadumpa musora ku paeli abontenya, datimoku da hirembe wana kumpaile mokata. Takom taktus miki mogo.
Okay, so it used to be a ventilation system, but then they made it. Yeah? Nope, they will die.
Chuta! What a wamamuli rapicho! Chuta! What a wamamuli rapicho!
Sobojun sama, Fereki mangra, Donokwa hereti, Crisocha wentisi me barachos.
Manyakur king now, no ba mulira, chuta! What a wamamuli rapicho!
Wow. Yeah, these guys won't talk to me, I don't think. You know, for being fucking As poisonous as they say, this seems to be surprisingly surviving a decent amount of time. Yeah, no, then we're gonna.
Malapro tarawanti casa samcha barda guatashak.
I know they are all just not gonna talk to me. What happened to your walk animation?
Ejikono Tonata biasvi Kavadumpa munsu.
Yeah, he was thinking private lounge, yeah?
Kawana bota.
I don't think there's gonna be anything here for me. Well, I guess we were just killing this droid. Okay. And I should go talk to the man who was being like, oh, my ship's been impounded. I'd be like, no, hey, buddy. Alright, great. I think let's try and go into the refugee area and see what's going on over there. 'Cause I think that was the only place I didn't go. Maybe that'll be helpful later, but I don't think so now. I should have some tea. What's happening back here?
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wam. Gavadumpa muns. Bornaci ninsopa. Dovrei kun muili wo.
Malampasta ravando kri.
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to do any of that. Not now, at least.
Graci ubaci.
Yeah, he was here. I told you 2 dozen cases.
Nora hagwa buska yo.
Alright, okay, well. Yeah. And to the point where combat's really not even that much of a challenge. Why must you make me open things like that?
Tonoranga Manakara.
Yes, this is not. Okay, I guess he's just not gonna talk to me. Unless you have credits or something to give us. Yeah. I agree, whatever. You know, I'm gonna make a change here. Never mind, I can't. So they're just saying that it is a maze. It really, really just is.
We're all we've got. We need to stick together.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? We are. Now beat it.
Alright. I think we go down here, just keep exploring, really. That's all inclined to me.
The Sirocco killed another refugee last week. Wish they'd leave us alone.
Keep back, I am. But I won't turn. You're very kind. Thank you for trying.
I kind of figured the game would not make me get sick.
I heard the Overseer kidnapped Nadar's daughter. The Sirocco killed another refugee last week. Wish...
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? The Overseer.
What?
Sakwesh. He took my daughter to sell to the Huts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh. Thank you, but I... Thank you.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Monsikuno bosh tunabug. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Ta come tak blaia giusti. Unta chiwit.
Great. I didn't...
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately. Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other. Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move. If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, That would really help a lot. Thanks.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince them of that. I might be able to kill people, but... Where are you looking at? I don't know. Use a new muscle. I mean, look at me.
Who are you? One of Saquesh's calf hounds? Adana. My mom made the mistake of telling Saquesh he couldn't sell me to the Hutts, so he took me. Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though. Oh, good.
Let's deal with the target first, then we can talk.
Yeah, I did not mean to try and interact with you, buddy. No, humans, they are humans. I love humans because they are weak. Okay, well, you're gonna make me kill all these motherfuckers. That's a little annoying. Everyone's full health. We're good. Alright. Thank you. Please just get rid of these people. There we go. There are probably things that I can sell anyways. Alright, you're really gonna make me battle all of these dumbasses. Alright, 4:15. How long? 2 hours. Yeah, I can go for a bit longer. You know, I got not much planned. In fact, that door's locked, so I think that will just take me back around. Let's see if I can figure out where the exits here.
Hey, you look like a... Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the... Yes. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate...
Kavanatakalu, Kavanamid. Rashatugnulia yakta desu ubalia jetufurg.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaraga.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin.
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujutu yoki. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wangasap. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Unta chivita inka kikraya kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujutu yo kawana bota yuntatanga. Dora toda sina mina na manto.
Okay. Yeah, man knows gonna know anything about curing people.
Keep back, But I won't. You're very kind. I don't know. I was, well, just...
That might kind of just be what it be.
Unta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
If you want to find out what's going on, talk to Hussein.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him. The exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. If one of us should slip free, they will hunt us down. No one knows, but other refugees think the exchange is looking for someone. Some even say it's a Jedi, but that's insane.
Okay, so they're looking for a Jedi. Not exactly.
Sarquesh seems...
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars.
Did you find us a pipe? Please, hurry.
Hey, any luck?
I literally... Okay, how can we not just point these two to each other and be like, hey, you all should get together? just explore around in here. But surely, there's something in here that I'm missing.
I'm spoiling for a fight. We're all we've got. We need to stick together.
I heard you've been looking for me. Yeah? What about the exchange?
Okay, I did not necessarily want to do that. I just wanted to verify which side I should help. Oh shit, they are both dead. Okay, we cannot give her proficiency with Jedi. Okay, let's put the computer in, I guess. I guess we're... Man, I wish I had someone who could open these security doors. Great, I guess we're just doing this. I guess I also had to break you open, god damn it. I don't like that I have to break them open. Alright. I think these are connected. Yeah, no, cause see, look, now we're back here talking to this family. I cannot tell how much security these guys have.
Hey, any luck?
Did you find us? Please, hurry.
I know.
was so kind of you to help out Nadar and Adana.
I appreciate...
Yeah?
You've already helped us greatly. Life...
Oh, what? Did I get a fucking lightsaber from this man? I did. Why do you just have that on you?
Back again? What? Lutra's here.
Okay, let's see if I can't go figure out what that's about, maybe. And then leave. 'Cause I should be able to. And as for Sick Man, I think we just leave Sick Man alone, because otherwise... it's not really good. How did we end up back here? Trying to figure out what I need to do. Alright, guess I'm fighting you. Have you anything for me? No. Okay. I have to go all the way down to the other side. Yeah, this is annoying. I don't really see another way of dealing with it. Yeah, sorry about that one. Oh, hi. Hello. Why am I talking to this person? Are we good? I think we're good. Welcome to the channel. What? Okay, added to journal. Thank you. Yeah. Well, good. Just playing some Knights of the Old Republic too. Didn't want to kill these guys, but I didn't see any other way of doing what I'm trying to do outside of just straight up being like, alright, time to kill you. Where?
Did you find us? Please, hurry.
I am trying my hardest.
You wiped out all of the Serico on your own?
Playing this game? I've done a couple episodes.
Made things easier for us around here. You've already helped.
Alright, great.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Which one of you is it? Which one of you is it who will give me the thing? But yeah, no, I've been playing this game for a decent amount of time. Oh, you're not. You.
Back again? What? How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband. You've given me my husband back, stranger.
Alright, great. Are we back to equilibrium? Are we back to... Yes, okay, great. Yes, my character's name is like War the Jackass, just because it's a funny name. What do? How many points do I have? Sure. Skills? Oh, I can level into treat injury. Hold on. Tricks of universal power, okay. Oh, I already have my trick. Now that I leveled into that, let me see if I can actually go and help my man over there. Who was complaining about, you know, oh, I'm fucking sick. Oh no.
Keep back. But I might. I won't turn away.
Alright, come on, come on.
You're very kind.
God damn it.
Thank you for... Keep back.
No. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna be like fucking obviously going down that road. Ugh. It's a messy road. Yeah, no, I've been playing this game for a decent amount of time. This might be one of the worst designed maps in this series that I've done so far. But it does make sense because they literally were like, it is designed as a maze. And I'm like, well, this is certainly a maze. I hate it.
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but,
Alright, let me heat up some more tea and then. Yeah.
I had no choice. These thugs showed up and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse. And
Alright, well, thank you for literally putting a target on my back, buddy. Hello, do you have anything you would like to say to me? No.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently. Like they're waiting for something.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb. All right. What'd you want to know? Jedi Master? Are you crazy? There aren't any more Jedi running around, let alone Masters. But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea. Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out like you did.
That was generous of you. I do not know if Atris would have been so kind. She has taught that you do not help others by giving them what they can achieve themselves. I will be mindful of what you have said. It is not a lesson we were exposed to on Telos. Atris may seem harsh, but you dishonor her with such
Look, I don't know how else to tell you this, like, your master's a bitch. Look, I got it, I don't know what to tell you, just them's the breaks, buddy. Nah, I drink that now, that's real hot. Okay, great.
Choppy. KotOR manatandi.
Yeah, yeah.
KotOR manatandi groto. Mopi una wana sichin si wano bush. KotOR manatandi groto. Mopi una wan. Bosh ni wanina.
Okay, really? You're still not gonna let me go? Alright.
Greetings. This is aware your specific. However, I can. We only purchase.
Okay.
Uba boska dwana, chichuba. Kavadumba munsuru. Kawana bota yun. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Kavadumba munsuru. La liya. Bo baga.
Okay, yeah.
Kavadumba munsuru
For money, I assume. Okay.
Kawa hotonon sanona. Barikun king hung. Barikun king hung.
Alright, great. We gotta go find a middies in there. Okay. Ground signal to attack me. I'm deleting data. We'll try to get away and log interrupted. Okay. Oh, great. I guess that was time sensitive, apparently.
Thanks again, stranger. Thanks again, stranger. You for.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after. Being shuttled from system to system, barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh. We can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for. It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear. I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
I got another life. Why do these people just have lightsabers? Why do they legitimately just be like, alright, we completed this quest. Here's a lightsaber for your troubles. Like, it makes no sense. You know? You two have anything? No. Alright, let's see if I can't go find our captain in the fucking place that's going to slowly kill all of my allies. Guess that's just kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Nebedwana ni Bobo King Batu. Nebedwana ni Bobo King Batu no la crispa.
Dozens.
Gopo mi chuba King Borakatun. Chuba contis gusha pidonki necturon bocabolia.
Look, man, I'm just trying to find where the captive is.
Boca Boca Chuta.
Okay.
Vitnua Monchison. Chomentu Paramboa. Dosita.
Ejikono Tona Gavatumpa mu Kawana Bota Yunta. Kawana Bota Yunta Tanga Kinamatura. Tayay Ejiko Tona Tabi Gavatumpa Munsuru Kupla Kawana Bota.
Fereki mangra du jope con watanuko hereti. Chris sorcia wentissim memoria. Arak sotto.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani dincho.
Yeah.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kawana bota ayuka taigbo. Kavadumpa Darabinuko.
Seriously.
Sobojut sama pito. Fereki mangra. Donokwa hereti. Crisocha with isi barachos.
I don't know how we get in. I mean, I can try and security my way in, but I doubt it'll work. I like how that door just lets me phase through it sometimes. It's just like, okay, here you go. You go through.
Something up? Alright, but I'm out. That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Oh, so it is for money and normal. Okay, yeah, I got you. It's kind of funny how like sometimes the animation breaks. Well, I have them out. I think the last thing that I want to do for today is I want to go and see if I can't open up those. open up those doors that are off over in the other place. Yeah, you're gonna be all the way around, aren't you? Just being easy about it. Alright. That's okay. No, he just don't. Alright, okay, let's go down over to the other place. Or at least if I can remember the way. Here. Hold on. Okay, never mind. We're good. Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Alright, let's try and go talk to him then. I gotta be completely honest. I'm lost. No. You Sam, the new muscle bug. I fucking killed 90% of your men.
Hey, any luck yet? Thanks for your help.
Did you find us a... Please,